Politics, politics, politics. My God, I should be a political advisor. It's like an advisor, like I told David Allward. He said, well, why would I get a political advisor if I get one for free? That's me. Okay, I got a cold, sorry. Tomorrow is the Trump speech. I don't know if I could go there, my cold, but we'll give it a shot. But anyway, tomorrow's the Trump speech, and the political bluff, political junkie bluff. What kind of name is that? We're talking about it and say, okay, what is he going to do? What's going to be the Trump speech? Now, really, I'm not going to start predicting what's going to be in the Trump speech. I never did. But as for this language issue, paramedics, they sort of took care a little bit of it today. Like I always said, paramedics, that's number one. And the language commissioner, votant vient pas back at a cost of $500,000 a year. Okay. Now, what I did, I was upset with the new, they call him what now? Acting commissioner, but he was the first one. He was there before Catherine d'Entremont arrived. And Catherine d'Entremont really, I still say she's the one that's responsible for Brian Gallant to lose the election. Okay, focus, Charles. The this acting language commissioner told the media, he said that someone suggested for this bilingualism paramedic that if a Frenchman takes a heart attack, what they'll do is put a phone in the Acadian ear so he'll get proper translation. That's the most ridiculous thing I ever heard in my life. So I hear a lot of stories, but never hear that one. So Monday I sent an email to the language commissioner saying that I'd like to sit down with him for an interview. Nothing. Second day I said the same thing. Rien. Nothing. The third day I said, listen, you want to talk to me? If not, I'll just go public like I'm doing now about that he refused to talk to me. So, what happened is this. This is Bert Green. He's a former principal, well known in Fredericton. Love him, love his voice. And me and him were talking about the Kiwanis Club, his fundraiser at King's Place. All right? Now watch this.
Well, what does that mean? Every other Tuesday?
Yeah, the first and the third Tuesday of the month.
The first, the third Tuesday of the month at the Delta and
that's when they have their formal meeting, but they also have
Michel, comment ça va?
the man coming after you.
Tes courriels allaient dans la junk box. I have no idea why. I saw them yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Once.
Okay.
Je te donne pas une entrevue, mais je vais te parler quelque temps.
Okay.
Okay.
So, you know who that is?
No.
There's one of your volunteers, and that was the language commissioner.
Oh, is he? What's his name?
His name is Michel.
Oh, is that who that is?
Yeah. He was. I asked him for an interview, and I told him I got to go public. Anyway, he was a little bit upset. He said he won't let me interview him.
Oh, he won't let you interview him.
He saw he was stern, pretty stern.
He what?
He was stern.
Oh, was he?
Did you notice he was stern?
Yes.
And they were asking. I don't think he's seen the camera. Okay. By the way.
Let you interview.
By the way, do you have bilingualism at your meetings?
No.
No?
No.
Sure, is all right for
We
you?
do well to speak English.
You do well to speak
I
English.
do well to after you.
Tes courriels allaient dans la junk box. I have no idea why. I saw them yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Once.
Okay.
Je te donne pas une entrevue, mais je vais te parler quelque temps.
Okay.
Okay.
So, as you see, he was a little bit upset, and he did say, he said, my email was in his junk box, so he says, and he said that he will not give me an interview, and but he will talk to me one of these days. They get another tripod or whatever. So he said that he will not grant me an interview, but he'll talk to me one of these days. Okay, so he'll talk to me. Well, maybe I don't want to talk to him. So why would I have coffee with him? It looks like Michel Carrier will only be interviewed by Radio-Canada or the journalist from Quebec. And that's all right. Okay, Charles, focus. But Michel Carrier to spread fake news, that's not good. So we can't question him. So therefore, what I'm going to do is tackle the politicians about Michel Carrier giving fake news about cell phones on the phone of the paramedics in French, and this is going to go on and on and on. Other politicians have learned to sit down and talk to me and get it done and over with, and some others don't. But he's not a politician; he's a bureaucrat. Now, the Trump speech tomorrow. Now let's not forget one thing: the issue of the school bus driver. The school bus issue. Now that issue mustn't be touched at all. The French must have their own school bus and the English must have their own. You can't put both together. That's impossible. That would be a huge insult against the Acadian population and Les Bréons. Now people will say, now what? What's the big deal? Come on, we put them in the bus, then they go to school, they separate, they go to their own school, and they're still going to preserve their French. No. What will happen is, let's say you have two Englishmen in a bus and 38 Acadians, okay? You got 40, but 2 of them are English, they can't speak French. What's going to happen? The whole bus is going to speak English. It'll be like a plague. They're all going to speak English, and therefore they're not going to speak French. And when they start from the school bus, they go to the school. Then it keeps on going and going and going. That's the reason this issue is a waste of time. To say the French and the school bus, no. Don't touch the school bus. Leave that alone because it mustn't be touched. I'll be the first one to go after the Conservative about this issue because it's foolish. I mean, I'm from Cook and we had French school bus. Calhoun, I think they had English people there. We could have dropped in and had the bus. No, they had their own. They always had their own school bus, their own language. So Michel, tomorrow, the Trump speech, yes, Michel Carrier, tell him bye-bye, au revoir. If the Acadian arrive, big protest, oh, our rights, no. I'll be the first one to stand right by Chris Austin and Blaine Higgs and say, you people are full of shit. This language commissioner has nothing but caused trouble, problems between French and English, and this one here, temporary, doesn't even want to talk to people. That must go. Now, if they turn around and want to fool around with the school bus, well, I'll be right beside the Acadians, and I will tell Chris Austin and Blaine Higgs, they are a bunch of no good whatever, and could they be bigots? Well, we don't know, but I will be beside les Acadiens, les Bréons to fight this discriminatory new law of want to destroy the Acadian language. So that's my stand about the speech, Trump's speech tomorrow. Oh my God, 9 minutes. If you're still here, you definitely need to get a life. But school bus, don't touch that. Language commissioner, bye-bye. Paramedics, it looks like they're working on it hard. That's my view on this issue. What a bad call at that.